Welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me live at MarketSite is Sue-Ann Munn. She's a co-founder and chief strategy officer of Dropped Radio, and we're going to talk about blockchain in the music industry. Sue-Ann, thank you very much for joining me at MarketSite. And let's get into that. How big of an impact do you think blockchain can have on the music industry in the future?
We feel the impact will be enormous. Blockchain technology has the potential to actually transform music rights, to artist discovery, to distribution and promotion. It will be transformed 100%.
So what do you think the most immediate issues that blockchain can address, and when do you think it will be felt in the mainstream music industry?
Well, for us at Drop Radio, our main priority is not only for artist promotion and protecting of artist rights and so on and so forth, but it's actually to allow artists and listeners to truly monetize, to increase the revenue in any way.
Right.
And so we have a social distribution platform that we are creating right now, and we're very, very excited. It'll be a commercially viable product that will be available as early as 2018, fourth quarter.
All right, so music is a very crowded space these days, and they have relatively high valuations. How can blockchain differentiate the big players with that in mind?
Well, to have a tokenized product, it really does give you the creativity to reward users in a certain way. It allows artists, it allows for us to give artists and advertisers a creative outlet to craft incentives within the product as well. Now, certain legacy systems right now are not built that way, nor do they, keep in mind artist rights or anything else that we just talked about with the monetization and things. So the beauty of having a product that can actually, reward users for sharing music with cryptocurrency is a complete game changer.
So then, for users, if I were to share a piece of music with you, you can actually be rewarded with some form of cryptocurrency. Yes. So there's an incentive for the listeners as well to share from the platform.
Exactly.
Got it. All right. So with that all in mind, the bottom line, what's your overall assessment with blockchain in this area? Because it sounds as if it's going to protect artists more and then also incentivize listeners.
Exactly. We feel that we're in the early stages of a massive paradigm shift in the music industry. Now, mobile and social will absolutely dominate the space. So the innovators that will, actually,
I mean, it almost sounds like it could transform the way copyright works in the industry as well. That's really interesting.
Exactly, exactly. So innovators that could actually address all these issues for the artists, for the listeners, for the music labels, will actually be very, very successful. And right now, it's with the current legacy leaders, they are not quick to embrace the blockchain necessarily. So we at Drop Radio are absolutely committed to cooperating with the current legacy leaders and allowing them for a seamless transition to this new model through utilizing blockchain tech.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us at MarketSite, and thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.